everybody. So this is going to be a short little video talking about why I am no longer publishing my books on Amazon and why I am unpublishing my books and why I have I have learned as a minority to never publish books on platforms that allow Goodreads to have your book there. Goodreads does not monitor one-star bomb ratings. I have contacted them many times about all the fake accounts. They will delete the reviews if the reviews seem fake, but they will leave the ratings up. So basically, if it's a fake rating, your audience don't know. Your audience may think it's a real rating. So I think that is very toxic for them to let that go on. So I'm going to get into detail why I am unpublishing from Amazon today, all of my books, and I'll be moving them to a platform that do not allow them to be on Goodreads. First of all, I don't like that Goodreads have some sort of contract with Amazon where they can post the cover of your book without your permission. I don't like that. Second of all, I don't like how they will make it like your book is available to be read on this site when it's not. There is no option to read someone's book on this site, so I find that kind of like attracting fake readers. Like, people can just act like they read your book because they hit the 1-star rating and review. The funny thing is this says 31 books. I do not have 31 books published. Now you see what I mean by Goodreads being very fishy. There should not be 31 books next to my name. So I have to contact them because that's BS. I have never published anywhere near 31 books. But this tells you right there that if that's fake, you know this is fake. Okay, the 49 ratings. The weird thing is that the 49 ratings is on every single book I have published. It's always between 40 and 50 ratings, which is mostly 1 star. I noticed that most of those ratings that are 1 star, no one has left a review. No one. Not from what I can see. And a lot of the reviews were deleted because they were fake. I noticed that they're not showing up. Let's see here. They're not showing up. See? It's only this guy here. Okay? So community rating is 5 stars. But see, you have all these fake people here. See how these accounts look fake? Look at that profile pic. It looks fake. 47 1-star ratings. So I can tell you right now, this book should not get 41 1-star ratings because plenty of teachers, publishers, professors have approved the poems in this book. A lot of the poems have been published. This is one of my books that's a favorite, and it got 5 stars several times on Amazon. Because on Amazon, you can't set up fake accounts. You'll get caught. So if you do give a 1-star rating, it can be investigated if the account looks fake. So this is why people will come to Goodreads to attack minorities and people that they hate on, people that they're jealous of, people that they're competing with to try to hurt their ratings, simply because they also know that Goodreads is very ranked in Google. So they know that when someone Googled your book, Goodreads is going to come up almost like on the first page of Google. So they know that people are going to see these fake 1-star ratings before the Amazon ones, the real ratings. I also noticed that if you price your book low on Amazon, like say if I sell this book for $1, then people will pay $1 to your competitor will pay $1 to put a fake review on your book. So that's another thing I want to talk about. What I learned about publishing your book online. Make sure you don't have the price so low so you don't attract competitors who will pay that low price just to piss all over your book publicly. to hurt its sales, to hurt the sales. So if you don't believe me what I say about Goodreads, I showed the 47 one-star rating on here. Now, here's the thing. If the book was really that bad, it should have got all those 1 stars on Amazon. It should have got 1 stars other places. This is the only place that this book and several other books of mine have gotten 1 stars. And the funny thing is, this book here was not read by 49 people. So that's how I know this is fake. On Amazon, you are able to see how many times your book was downloaded, how many times, so that you know how many people have been downloading your book. You're able to see that if you look on the ebook part of Amazon. It will show you, like it'll say the book has been read 10 times, or you know, it can say that. Or I can literally contact Amazon and find out how many people purchased my book. But I know for a fact, based upon the sale amount of this book on Amazon, the book was not read 49 times. Now, here's the thing. I know for a fact that this is fake, because if the book was read 49 times, then it was illegally read. Okay? That many times. It was illegally read, because my book was only selling on Amazon. If it's anywhere else online, then it's actually illegally posted. So this is how I know that Goodreads is a scam. This is one big scam here. So you have to be careful. Like competition, people that's competing with you, they can literally set up like 5 different people in a group that's competing with you. They can each set up 10 fake accounts, and each one star bomb your book using every account. So you see the problem here about publishing on Amazon. I noticed this happens to African Americans a lot. I have seen some posts online in Google search of African Americans talking about the attacks they have had on Goodreads. Now, I know y'all thinking those 5 stars. Those 5 stars on here is from me and I think one other person. But if you see, it says 1. Look at this, all 1 star. Each one of these books, let's go to this one. Here's my other book. 47 ratings. Did you notice that the other book had 49 ratings? This one has 47. So I did get two of the ratings removed, because the one guy was actually comparing me to other writers and saying, oh, yeah, I haven't won a Pushcart. You haven't won a Pulitzer Prize. You're not as good as these people. So I flagged it. So that guy must have set up some fake accounts or something. All right. Now let's go down. Notice it's the same fake accounts. Did you see that? This is the same fake accounts that you saw on my other book. See, it's the same. Let's go and look. Okay. Notice there's a lot of women. A lot of female names. Okay. That just tells you a lot. Just how attacked women of color are attacked by other women. And I was talking about that on my Ladybird, on my other channel, my Ladybird channel, about how toxic women are getting, young women especially, towards middle-aged women of color. Look at all of these counts are mostly women. Okay? So women are competing so hard with each other. Young women are competing a lot with older women, even in the artistic world. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to hurt our growth. They're trying to keep us from having love. I'm not saying that all young women are doing this, but this is a trending thing, even on YouTube, where there's a lot of young women attacking older women, joining the Red Pill community and attacking us. Okay? And some of them are doing it through one-star bombing. See this? I could go on and on. I know there's a guy doing it as well because I caught him and I flagged him. But if you notice, these are mostly women. So obviously there's a woman on here and she has a fake account, okay? Or it's a man masquerading like a woman and has multiple fake accounts to one-star bomb my book. Now let's go look at my other book that we looked at before. Okay? Let's go look at these ratings. You'll see that it's pretty much of the same fake. Look, same fake one-star ratings. See the names? Same guy. Same guy. Okay, same women. And Goodreads are not doing anything about this. I have emailed them about all these fake accounts that are hurting my marketing, the marketing of my book. And they have not, they only deleted like 2 because the people actually said something in their post that was toxic. But look at this. You see what I'm saying? Now, let's go to another book of mine. So I've been trying to fight back. If you notice, I put a little note on in my book title to let people know that I have a scammer that is one-star bombing my book. It's actually more than one person that has fake accounts on here. Okay, let's look at, okay. This is even saying I have 31 books published. I do not have 31 books published. So I also have to contact Goodreads about how that's inaccurate. This book has been unpublished. I have published this book months ago. So there's no way it has 43 ratings. Okay, this book, I didn't even allow this book to sell more than 15 copies because it was actually stolen. It was actually stolen offline, off Amazon somehow, or by someone in my writing group who I gave a copy of to because they wanted it as a prize. And they actually distributed my book to a content thief who sold hundreds of copies of my book. So here's the thing. My book was downloaded hundreds of times from a website that steals people's books, who stole my book. So why would my book be downloaded hundreds of times, okay, on another site that's a content thief, but yet only get 43 ratings of 1 stars on this site? Now you see. You notice this one also has 43 ratings, okay? So on this book of mine and another one, I actually had a couple ratings removed. So they would all pretty much be the same amount of 1-star ratings had I not reported the ones that posted toxic comments with them. So let's look here. Let's see. Oh, they're the same people primarily. Okay. There's 3 people reading this book. Why aren't they on here anymore? But the ratings are because I unpublished the book. So now you see how scammy they are. Why hide the people who gave the 43 1-star ratings soon as I unpublished the book? So they want to make it like these 43 ratings appeared out of nowhere. Appeared out of nowhere. So you see how scammy it is. Where are the people that gave these 43 ratings? Oh, notice that they're being shown way down here, where before on my other books you were able to see them here. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay. They're same people. They're the same people. Same fake accounts. Fake. Let's see if Ozzy is on here. Oh, there he is. This same fake person. Okay. I see if you give 1-star rating for one book, but giving 1-star ratings on every single book by the same author, though this author is an award-winning author, accomplished writer, all the poems and work has been approved by publishers and professors and teachers and everything. Here's another thing. I have gotten personal letters from people who have bought this book of mine from Amazon who really enjoyed the book. So why would people from Amazon, buyers from Amazon, send me personal messages and emails saying they really enjoyed this book, How to Write Poetry for the Advanced Poet? Like, they say, Miss B, you did very good. I really enjoyed it. But then I get 43 one-star ratings on here. So, as you see, it's very scammy. Very, very scammy. I suspect that it's probably a group of girls or gang stalkers who have each set up a fake account. Now, of course, I can go to Goodreads and screenshot and show how it's all the same accounts, same people, almost same amount of one-star ratings on every single book. And they can investigate it. They might delete all the ratings and all of that. But frankly, I never even approved of having my book on here anyway. And I've already contacted them multiple times about suspicions of fake accounts, one-star bombing my book. And Goodreads have done nothing. Okay, they have blown me off. They don't care. They only care about their traffic. So, my thing is, if this book was so bad to get 43 one-star ratings on Goodreads, how come it only got 5-star ratings on Amazon? How come my book has been stolen off Amazon or through a group and actually distributed to a content thief who owned a very big site, and my book was downloaded hundreds of times after it was able to be sampled? So that lets me know that this one is definitely fake on here, especially since I am more than qualified to teach poetry, and I have used my own lessons to teach other poets, and they have gotten great results. So there's no way this is 43 one-star ratings. So I can go through each one of my books, but the bottom line is that I did not ask for my book to be on Amazon. Be on Goodreads. Now this was my last book published. I noticed that once again, out of nowhere, it's getting 1-star ratings by the same people. Okay? So this person gave 3-star rating. This person gave 4-star ratings. Now, in all honesty, this is not even my best book. Okay? In my personal opinion, it has short poems in it. It has some great poems in it. But I find that even though this is not my top rated book on Amazon, these people right here gave me 5 and 3 stars. But then there's the same fake accounts here giving me 1-star ratings. So if this book that has about, I think, 4 stars or 4 stars on Amazon, this book, is getting 4 stars and 3 stars on Goodreads, why would it also get 45 1-star book ratings? 45 1-star ratings. It means that all these are fake. And if they're all fake on this book, they're all fake on the other ones because it's the same accounts. Okay? So this is why I'm unpublishing all my books from Amazon today. They will not be on there. And I will also be republishing their work in another way with some extra content and work in the books. So a lot of these poems will be republished, but they'll be in different books. They'll be themed. They'll be under a theme, and they will look different and be much better, and they will not be on Goodreads. I will be checking with the publishers to make sure they do not post my book available, the cover available on Goodreads. Okay? One thing I know for sure that all of these is fake. The 45, the 43 ratings here. And I know this. See, 47, 47, 43, 43. I know that. Now, this is not even me. I don't know why they're telling people that I have 31 books published. This is a different Victoria Hunter. But somehow they're like saying it's me. This is me right here. So another reason why I'm unpublishing my books off Amazon is that Amazon, I feel like I don't make much money on Amazon. Even though my books are selling, I feel like Amazon's taking a lot of the money. I mean, that's how I feel about it. Also, I don't like Amazon's laws and restrictions on your book. Like, oh, you can't resell your book all this certain period of time and all that. It's just too much for me. There are rules about republishing your work once it's published by them. I don't like when it's published by Kindle by them. Um, I don't like that this site makes people think that because you got those many ratings, that's how you must have had that many people read your book. I know for a fact that this is not true because I did not have 47 people read Captured Whispers book. I did not. If they read it illegally, which means they should not be on here rating my book. The ratings are for people who actually bought the book. So I find this to be scammy. I know that 47 people did not read this book and give a rating. I know all of them. But I know for a fact this one, that's not true. And I know for a fact that, let's see, this one wasn't. So I have already unpublished this one. So I unpublished this one long before they bombed it. So there's no way. This book was published shortly after some of these. So there's no way that should be on there. This book has not even been published as long as these books. So that's how I also know that this is fishy, scammy ratings here. Fake ratings for the 1 star. I had to come in and rate my own book to combat these fake 47 ratings of 1 star. I noticed that most of them, at least 95% of those ratings, did not have a review, which is fishy. Because if I felt like I bought a book and it was so bad and I keep buying books from the same author and they're bad, I would say something. I would say something in the comments or give critique and give feedback and advice to the writer. They don't do that. And here's my thing. Why keep reading the books by the same writer if you 1 star bombed the first 2 books they published? So these same people that's under these ratings here, they are 1 star bombing all my books. Why keep reading my books? If you 1 star bombed the first 2 books because you didn't like them, why would you read my other 3 books? That makes no sense. I would stop reading by that author. I wouldn't waste my time buying more books by the same author after I had to 1 star bomb the other two books. That's how you know this site is fake. And I used to have a picture up, okay? And I took the picture down because I think that also attracted people who are racist, who discriminate, toxic competitors. So yeah, when you are a African American female writer, you deal with a lot of toxicity, people who want to compete, try to one up you, want to minimize your success, want to set different standards, higher standards for your work than they would set with somebody who's not African American and not a female writer. We are compared to famous writers, like, oh, we're not as good as them, so it doesn't matter. We are constantly attacked. African American female writers are constantly attacked, and it's getting toxic. We have different standards are set to us. We will submit great writing to a publisher, but if the publisher feels like it's accessible in some way, and maybe they could have wrote some of it, they don't publish it. But I mean, I'm not saying this is with all publishers, but it do happen with some publishers. But if someone is non-African American and not an African American female writer submits work, it doesn't matter if it's too literal. It doesn't matter if it's too accessible. It's like, oh, it was a good poem to read, so it doesn't matter. Whereas if you're an African American female writer and your work is very literal, like Charles Bukowski, it don't matter if it was a good poem. You'll be denied publishing because it's too accessible, or it's not a Maya Angelou, as if you got her, or it's not on the subject of being discriminated against. I'm not saying this happens with every publisher, but it does happen with some publishers. Some people purposely one-star bomb African American writers, our books, because they know that people will assume that it might be bad writing, that it might be true, it might have deserved that one-star rating because I'm an African American writer, and the stereotype says we can't write. We're not illiterate. We're illiterate. We're not good at literary writing. All our stuff is slam crack poetry. So people will think that when they see the one-star rating. People who are going by stereotypes or might be racist. If you notice on this book, which is one of my most popular books, we have 2 5-stars here and 1 4-star here. But we still have all those fake accounts here. So this just says a lot that something is really fake about Goodreads. Very fake. Let's look here again. One 5-star rating, and here's the fake accounts again. We're going to go to every book I have published. Let's look at every book so we can see what's going on here. We're going to look at this one now. Okay, this lady put 4 stars. And this lady says, looking at some of the ratings, I feel like people have been quite mean. I found it to be an enjoyable read. It's also free on Kindle Unlimited. Now you see. See? An honest reader who actually read my book on Kindle literally says people have been mean to me on Goodreads. Okay? So I am going to look back at this book and see what the work is. I can't remember what work that I put in this book, what work of mine I put in this book, but I'm going to look because I believe creating work that the audience want to read. I think I'm actually working on a book similar to this book right now, and I'm pretty sure if I'm remembering correctly the work I put in this book. The cover was really, really nicely done. I really liked what the author did with the cover. So as you see, this lady right here is literally exposing that I have been attacked. People are being mean to me on here. And she gave it 4 stars. So it's free on Kindle Unlimited. So she's letting people know that she actually read the book on Kindle. Read it. I'm a type of person, if I don't have nothing nice to say about someone's published literary work, I'm not going to say it publicly. I'll probably give feedback and critique, suggestions for improving the work, but I'm not going to just piss all over the work and just bomb their books, all their books with 1 star. I'm not going to do that. So let's look at here. Let's look at this book of mine. Let's see. We're going through here. Okay, this book, I didn't really market a lot. I didn't market this book a lot. But this book has been queried before. I've had people contact me personally to buy this book after reading some of the poems that's in this book. And they wanted to buy it in print. There was people who wanted to buy that book, this book of mine, in print before the fall is over. I might republish my book. under a different title, different color. I like my title before the fall is over. I like my title, so I might do that. I might republish this one as well, but publish it somewhere else. Edit it and revise it and change it up. But I might keep the cover. Who knows? So these books are all under workshop. All under workshop. I'm changing some of the covers. The work will be, there'll be additional work in the book, pictures, artwork, original stuff, artwork that I have created. So, yeah, I'm taking all this from the top, picking a better platform to publish my work, and making sure that my stuff do not show up on Goodreads ever again. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, feel free to let me know. Bye.